Alright guys, today we are working on a 2007 Volkswagen Jetta with a 2.5. Customer complaint is that the vehicle does not start. It will crank, but it doesn't start. Notice I have the ECM out already. I already started looking at this. A couple things I noticed when cranking, there's no check engine light and the fans come on, so that's a good sign that there's no communication with the ECM. So let me crank it over for you and then I'll get you a shot of the dash. So you can see it doesn't start. Give it a sec, the fans will come on. There they go. So good sign of no communication with the ECM. So the first thing I did was hook a scan tool up to it. So here's a dash. I'm going to hit the key on. No check engine light. No tack movement. Nothing. So let me take you to the scan tool. Fans are a little annoying. So I'm going to do an automatic ID and do a full code scan of all the modules. Right now it's trying to find the ECM. We have 17 systems detected. So the main fault I want to show you is this ECM, no communication. So basically that's where I'm at with this car. No communication, fans running all the time, no check engine light. I did take a test light and went over all the fuses. For those of you who are gonna say, check fuses. So after seeing all that, the first thing you wanna check, see if you have a 5-volt reference. I'm gonna use the mass airflow. I believe it's pin 4. So just back probe, pin 4, the mass airflow should be 5-volt reference, 0 volts. So I've already exposed this ECM. No 5-volt reference, no communication, no check engine light, fans are on all the time. So I'm going to go straight to the module, verify my powers and grounds, and go from there. I did go through the diagram and highlight some stuff. Highlighted some of the powers and grounds that I need to check because these diagrams are crap. And I just wrote down some of the pins for power and ground. According to this, I have 3 powers I need to check and 2 main grounds. 2 connectors on this ECM. Where I want to be doing my power and ground checks are on this 121 pin connector. So we got pin 3 is a red and green, pin 5 is a white, pin 21 is a black and yellow, Pin 62 is a red and black, and then the grounds, pins 1 and 2, both brown. So shouldn't be too bad. So I got the fan unplugged so it's not annoying us. So the key is on. Start with pin 3. It's red with green. So 13.5 on that one. So this is pin 3, it's a red and green. Power there. Pin 5 is this white. We have power there. Other ones. Well, these grounds are right next to me, so I can check those. .003 on that ground. I can move this lead over. Good ground there. Back to this one. 003 on that one. Move my other lead over. It's a good ground there. Now pin 21 is a black and yellow. Definitely hard to see these numbers. That's pin 21, it's a black and purple, we have power there. And the last one, pin 62, is a red and black. One 1.8 volts. All right. Definitely on the right wire. Make sure I'm making contact. I'm definitely making contact. All right, so this is pin 62. It is a red and black. I only have 1.9 volts. About 1.88 volts. Let's go back to the wiring diagram. So my pin 62, it's red and black, it's highlighted in green, goes back to track number 35, and 35 comes up to right here. This D178, that is a plus connection in the engine harness. I have no idea where that is, but this looks like it is a power feed on the control side of our, see, J271 is our main relay. So this D178 is a plus connection, so that tells me that is the power side, power on the control side of this J271. The other side is 85, I believe. That would be the ground. But if we follow this, so we're not getting any power on this wire. We're getting 1.8 volts. I wonder where that splice is. Let's see right here. Is it 58? Let's see where this 58 goes. Alright, so this is 58. Goes up to this fuse SB10, and it should be a 10 amp, so we can check that fuse. And it goes up to this B, which if you go to the previous page and you follow this B right here, it goes all the way along. This is through the fuse box. Follow that to the previous page before. Here's B right here, and it is also the load side power. So we can check these fuses to see if it's even being energized. SB22, SB14, SB23. That first one was SB10, and you can just check these fuses. Just if they have power, I know this relay is being energized, and I potentially need to find this splice, and it could just be an issue with this leg, this power feed to this ECM. Get my test light. Go to ground. Check the light. Let's see. Remember, SB22 was one, SB10 is the main one. So here's 22. '22 has power on both sides. SB10 right there. Okay, so we have power. Fuses are good. Alright, so we have power on the fuses. Getting 2.1 volts now. .1 volts. Power feed to this ECM. So now it's about visual inspections. Could voltage drop this. I can do that real quick. I'm just going to go from the battery negative to positive. So we have an 11.2 volt voltage drop on this power feed. We need to find this damaged wire. So now it's about visual inspections. So I noticed some regular electrical tape back here. See if I can wiggle this harness at all, get this voltage to change. I'm going to switch my lead back. So there's my 1.9 volts. A little change there. So it looks like somebody was here before. I'm just wiggling back where this electrical tape is. Let me show you that. Right here. There's electrical tape. I am definitely getting some voltage changes. Back there. I need to pull this tape off. Do some wiggling. Yep. It's going to be right in here. I need to pull this tape off. Somebody was here. I wonder if we can see the same CAN signals as we did with the TCM that was missing the power supply. Be interested to see that. Maybe I can do that. Oh yeah, there it is. Previous wiring repair. Right here. Alright, there's a butt connector right there. This is pin 62. This is our power supply wire. Give that a little pull. Oh, it's gonna break somewhere, I know it. There's one connector. There's the green crusties. Right there by my thumb. I'm gonna wiggle that. It's not totally broke, but it will. There's the broken wire. Alright, so we found the broken wire. I'm honestly a little curious about what these CAN signals look like. So I just want to get a quick shot of those. I'll temporarily fix the wire and go from there, but before I do that, I just want to see if those CAN signals have that same distortion with the missing power supply. I'm definitely seeing that same distortion. It's pretty cool. So is it safe to say that when you see this distortion on the CAN signals, could I have just went straight to this and said, hey, I'm missing a power supply? I'm gonna fix this wire and see what these signals look like afterwards. I'm just gonna temporarily fix this wire. Hear the throttle body doing some stuff. Those, I just hooked them together. I'll fix those later. Let's get a shot of these signals. Alright. Nice and clean. Okay. Change my scales here, go back to my pin 62. Pin 62. 20-volt scale. .26 volts now. This is now on my red and black wire, pin 62, a missing power feed that was 1.9 volts before. It's now 13.2. Let's go inside the car. Well, before I do that, let's just see if we have communication. Engine management. we have communication. Not worried about that. Main point is we have communication. I bet you we now have a check engine light. I need to plug my fans back in. Fans are staying off. We now have a check engine light. Let's see if I bet you this thing will start right up. I'm hearing things happening. And it runs. Well, the Prindle's lit up. That's probably because of the no communication. Just because faults are stored in it. Ah, pretty cool. Broken wire. Missing power supply. Seen it with the CAN signals. That was pretty cool. So I mean, is that, if you go to your CAN signals and you have some distortion, is it, hey, check your power feeds? So, no modules needed. Broken power wire going to the ECM. Check your powers and grounds. Very important, even if it is a missing fuse or a mislocated fuse. So, pretty cool, broken wire. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.